Well, hello there. This is Gene, and I'm back with another video. It's been a long time. My other camera broke, and I just never got around to getting another one, and so I picked up this one real cheap. So I thought I'd give it a try, and I can't remember. It's been so long. But anyway, what I'm going to do on this video, a lot of talk lately about the 50-year anniversary of the Band on the Run and the what's that called, the underdubbed versions, whatever it is. But I'm not going to bother with that. I love the album. Most of the songs I love. But it made me think. I was watching somebody's video and they were talking about the new one, and I thought, don't I have a little box set that I bought a long time ago? And it's like, yeah. So I just wanted to show this. I don't know how many people have it, but it came out in 1999, and it's the 25th anniversary edition of Band on the Run. It's a little box set. There's the back of it. And I'm going to listen to this. Take it and put it in the car and listen to it. I haven't listened to it. I know it was remixed in 1999. There's two CDs. There's a little book, and then there's a nice little poster, like the one that came from the original album. You can't really see that, but it's got it's like the little poster, and I still have my receipt, but it's been 25 years, so it's faded. This is my receipt. It's all faded away. It's blank. I don't know how much I paid for it. But I did get it at a place called Hastings. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of Hastings, but they had one here. 1999 was the year I moved into the house I live in now. It's been 25 years. But there was a Hastings store. They sold books, CDs, all kinds of stuff. But they went out of business, I think, around that time. I think that's why I bought this, because since they were closing the store, everything, was marked down in price. So I think that's why I bought this, but this is all faded. But that's the second CD. They have a lot of, mostly talk, I think, like interviews and stuff with some of the music behind it, but it's cool. And so that's the CD set, the 25th anniversary of Band on the Run. Here we go. And then the little book. It's a nice little book here. It's got all let's see, I don't have too many pictures in there. I know there's one of, yeah, this is nice. Paul said, this anniversary edition of Band on the Run is dedicated to my beautiful Linda and her indomitable spirit. I think that's what it says. But this was like, a year after Linda died. And this came out. It's on Capitol. No Apple anywhere. Just a Capitol. 1990. Copyright 1999. It's got the picture in there from the album. And there's not really any picture that tells all the story about it. And I always love that picture of Paul. It's like, yeah, screw you too, It's like, you don't like Band on the Run? Screw you, And it's got the discography. Let's see, yeah, the 5th of December, 73 is when it was released in USA. And then the singles it has here. I'm going to show that too. This is, Jet was my introduction to Paul McCartney. I didn't know who Paul was from anybody. I'd heard Live and Let Die, I didn't know it was him. But my real introduction to Paul was Jet. And I bought that when the single came out in 1974. It says in here it was released January 28th. I know I got it later than that. But I have both versions, the one with Mamunia and Let Me Roll It. I got them both, and not the original ones that I had. the original one I had Let Me Roll It, but I don't know whatever happened to that. But so that's what started. That was my introduction to Mr. McCartney. Didn't know who he was, who he used to be, or anything about him. And when Band on the Run came out as a single, I was like, ooh, that's the same guy that does Jet, you know. But that's all I knew. I loved both songs in '74, and you know, that was the year that I really started buying 45s, and you know, I actually started in late '73, and I bought Mind Games by John Lennon. That was the first one I ever bought by any of them. Didn't know who John was, of course. But then, like I said, Jet's the reason I started. That was my introduction to Paul McCartney. So let's see here. What does this say here? It was remastered by Greg Calby and Jeff Emmerich at Sterling Studios. You know, copyright 1999. So this nice little box set. I don't remember what I paid for it. Like I said, I think it was, you know, marked down because Hastings was going out of business. But I'm going to take it and listen to it. I haven't listened to the whole album for quite a while. So yeah, just thought I'd show that. All this talk about the 50th, it's like, gosh, you know, made me think about my 25th anniversary. So yeah, okay. So I'm gonna go get the other. I gotta dig out my singles and all that. So that's all I got for right now. Alright, here's my Jet single with Mamunia, and then got this at Musicland, I think. If anybody knows Musicland record store back in the day. And then Jet. This was $1.19. But this is not the one I originally got in '74, but this is the version that I, had. My introduction to Paul, as I said, with Jet and Let Me Roll It. So $1.19 at Musicland. So that's my singles there. Here I brought out, just for the heck of it, my Band on the Run album. Ooh, it's big. Anyway, I don't know how to work this thing hardly. But there's my Band on the Run album. I don't know, I bought it late '70s. It's got the apple down here somewhere, yeah. And the poster probably has holes in it because I stuck it up on the wall. But back then, yeah, it's got some holes in the corner, in the four corners. But yeah, it used to be nice back then with the albums. They don't give you a poster or whatever. That's much better than CDs, albums, But there's a inner sleeve, I've seen a million times, and the apple, where is he? Right there. Okay. And I like when they used to have the custom labels, of course. Sad. Whoop. Probably my favorite Paul McCartney song is on this album. But Band on the Run, Jet, Bluebird, Mrs. Vanderbilt, and Let Me Roll It. 5 thumbs up. Great songs, all of them. And then you got Mamunia. Meh, don't really like that. No Words, don't really care for it. But the next, let's see, Helen Wheels, love it. Picasso's Last Words, I love it. Favorite of all time, 1985. That's my favorite Paul McCartney solo song. So, let's see, there's 10 songs. I love 8 of them. So, 8 out of 10, not bad. But this would probably be my fourth favorite Paul McCartney album. Had to Ram, Venus and Mars, and Tug of War are my top three. So this would probably be number 4. And I'm glad I discovered Paul back in 1974, even though I didn't know who he was at the time. So many great songs over the years. So that's about it. I just wanted to do this little video and try out this new camera and see what happens with it. So if you're watching this, I appreciate it. And I guess I'll maybe do something else later on. Hopefully, I'll think of something. So that's it. Thanks for watching.